Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Spicy Tales with Kim and Stacy.
What up?
What up? I'm so happy that the room is fully lit. I don't have my sunglasses anymore. We'll get into that later, but go over to you.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna have a spice tale because we're gonna do a little update.
Yes, we love an update.
So remember how last episode I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this healthy.
Yep.
I'm gonna go through my shit healthily, and I'm not gonna drink, and I'm not gonna. All that was a lie. Every word was a lie. I immediately left the studio.
Literally, the worst part is we got in here. My boyfriend had offered her a drink and she declined it. And then the second we got back, she told me how she was planning on drinking.
I had already had the Casamigos lined up. Was already sitting at my bedside with a little shot glass, and I was like, "It's going down."
And that was night one.
Yeah, that was night one. Definitely took the week off from work.
Oh my god!
But
Which you needed it. You needed.
I did. I had the vacay days, so it's
break.
like I'm gonna take
mental health. Yeah.
Yeah, mental health for sure. There were several bottles of Casamigos involved in that week.
It's so crazy because during the pandemic we were wine, like strictly wine, but you're on a Casamigo summer right now.
Casamigo and Grey Goose.
Oh.
That's the combo. And honestly, you know what?
I hate Grey Goose.
Bro, you're wilding out. Let me say something, okay? I don't want to call myself an expert at drinking because that's just setting myself up for failure.
Yeah. It's
However, I haven't had one hangover this whole time.
That's good.
And I don't even care because the purpose of the drinking was to get drunk. And I'm very sorry, Mom. Please don't judge me. I'm sorry. Don't listen. Turn it off. Mom, turn it off right now. Stop.
Was she even home?
She was, but not like I didn't. No, I don't. No, she wasn't home during that week. She came home the week after.
She had no idea.
So I wasn't drinking at home. And when she came home, I wasn't drinking. I was fine. And then I drank with some very good friends who are writers.
Oh my god.
They love to help me through a breakup, that's for sure, or an end of a situation.
So they were shit talking him, obviously.
Yeah. A lot of drinking together. Lots. I honestly okay, at first I was like, yeah, like
that's what friends are for.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I appreciate it.
To help carry you up, to bring you back up.
100%. And I appreciated it because it was less alcoholic-y to do it with friends.
Exactly.
Than I was solo in my dark room.
Those are giving two different things.
Yeah. It was a very sad sight. Like it was like my room was like pitch black.
Dark, yeah.
You know, I have blackout curtains, so like it was just pitch black.
Yep.
And it was just
But
me,
you don't want to sit in that depression for too long.
Shot. There was like the Casamigos bottle on the like little table and the shot glass. And just like, bro, I want to say this, but Mom is listening, and I know she's
Yeah,
not
you
gonna
better
be
watch
impressed.
it.
But I definitely woke up one of those nights. Can't tell you which one because I don't recall. And I woke up with the shot glass in my hand.
Oh my god!
It was empty, so I think I did the shot, and then I like kind of like just leaned over.
Wow, you're crazy.
Definitely in a better place.
I'm happy.
I mean, yeah.
You seem in much better spirits.
Yeah, you know, like
Completely different from 2 weeks ago.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you know how they say like time heals all wounds. It doesn't, but
No, it doesn't.
it definitely makes like it makes moving forward easier.
Yeah, like you have to do some work.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, are you gonna give any information? Like,
No, I already went off, and I'm not pushing my luck because you know I was a little
watching you.
Listen, I was a little cocky before. Like, you can get the smoke. I don't want no smoke. Okay, let's be real. I don't.
Literally just added that clip.
I really just don't want any smoke.
Who was that?
It's Alicia.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna answer. We're recording. We're recording.
Oh my god.
Hey, Alicia.
Okay.
Okay, calm down.
Okay. Bye. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
So you don't want no smoke.
I don't want
You're
no
not doubling
smoke.
down.
You know what? Okay.
You're backing down.
No, you know what it is? Okay, here it is. I feel like if I move forward wanting all the smoke and wanting my lick back and all that stuff,
Yeah.
which I want, but I'm not
That's more short-term gratification.
Yeah, like I am just gonna let karma do what karma does.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna let the universe do what it does, and I'm gonna let God do what God does.
Mm-hmm.
Because me, like, I'm just gonna move forward wholeheartedly knowing that I was a good person.
Mm-hmm.
And my biggest thing was like, like because me, I'm not very receptive to people and like loving and nice and stuff and like all that stuff. So like my biggest thing is like my fear of losing the ability to open up to other people,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah, you get jaded.
Right? So, but also I'm feeling like I can't feel bad about being genuinely a good person to someone,
Mm-hmm.
even though they didn't receive it well. Like they chose to do whatever they did, and that's not on me. It's on
Yeah, I'm
others,
sure they
right?
received it well, but they have their own tendencies. They
Yeah,
have their
so,
own
like,
issues they have to deal with.
Exactly. So for me, I'm like, I'm not gonna get mad at myself for being a good person.
Mhm.
Instead, I'm just gonna move being a good person to people who
Someone
deserve
else,
it.
exactly.
So it is what it is.
That makes sense. I'm glad that you
Um,
came to this.
yeah, like I mean, I'm a still like whatever. Like my revenge is me being happy, right? So,
Exactly. Because you already know he's going to message you.
I hope not. I doubt it. I doubt it.
Last
doubt it.
time.
I doubt it. Adam.
Yeah, no? Okay. All right.
I think I'm.
You're good? You're not going to go back? We're not going to find out 6 months down the line during cuffing season that you guys are talking again?
I don't know, but I doubt it.
I feel like we won't know that you guys are talking. Well, you guys won't know unless he
None of y'all will know
unless he
shit.
messes up again. Then you'll know that she went back, and then he did the same shit again. That's how you'll know.
I'm good.
So,
I'm good.
because I mean, I have faith, but I've seen this, heard this story, and I'm not saying from my sister.
I was gonna say from
Just
who, not
from
me.
Women in general, I've heard the story. I've told this story before. I've told this spicy tale before, actually.
You have.
And yeah, and then you just wind up going back because it's
I
hard.
feel like I'm a very prideful person. Like I don't like to get my ego.
Yes,
bruised.
I understand, but
And,
there
like,
are
that's my
special
biggest thing.
people that are weaknesses.
I know that's the thing, and like I'm not used to dealing with people like that because I'm
Exactly.
usually really good at not giving a fuck.
Yeah,
But
but there's those few that really get under your skin, and are able to slither their way in.
keep the grass short. You try to mow the lawn, and then sometimes it don't work, and here we are.
Okay, well, I'm happy. I'm glad that you're feeling better.
Yeah.
Your friends really came through. Obviously,
did.
you picked
They
yourself
did.
back up too. So
Obviously, I mean a lot of sleeping.
I think breakups in the summer is the best
Best
breakup
time.
you can
Best
have.
time.
Just
Honestly, if you're gonna break up with someone, can you just give them just?
But it could
Push
also
it to
backfire though, because you could just be outside and then let's say sleep with a bunch of people and then you.
I haven't done that, and I'm not interested in doing that.
So, but
like,
it could happen because you're outside and you're drinking and you're meeting people, and then next thing you know, oops, slide
No.
into some.
not me.
Okay, well,
I'm good.
I'm glad that you're not one of those.
I'm good. Like I know a lot of people. One of my friends, the Gemini, was like, "Oh, the best way to get over someone is to get under."
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's not facts. Like that's actually not facts.
It's really not.
Because all you do is make yourself feel like shit. And I'm good."
And honestly, especially how guys work, they're just gonna look at you nasty, even though they did something 10 times worse.
Like I'm
while you guys were together.
good. I'm good.
So yeah, being a woman is so hard because you have to be classy all the times, and it's tough.
I mean, classy's not usually my forte, but
But
I'm trying to move in a more mature way.
Yeah,
I mean,
especially at
last
our
week was
age, we can't be doing that anymore.
Especially because, like, the last 2 weeks was just debauchery of nonsense. Like, fuck, it was so bad. But, like, whatever. Like, I'm good. Like, it's fine.
You're good. You're good. Okay, I'm happy for you.
Yeah. How was your weekend?
I went to beach club. Me and my friends went to we thought we were going to an Afro Beats day, but it was a 2-day event, and the first day was actually a Caribbean day. So, not that I don't like Caribbean music. I am Caribbean. Haiti, chérie. But
I can't.
But
okay, that's enough.
I did
Stacey's Haitian
expect
card has been revoked. You're done. Like, that's enough. Like,
I did expect to hear a lot of Afro beats, and I didn't hear that, which is completely fine. But one of my friends who's Middle Eastern, she doesn't really listen to that type of music, so she was shook at the amount of ass shaking that was happening. And I was like, yeah, you know what? It's true. All of our music is like celebration music, jumping up and down, lots of ass shaking.
Lots of ass shaking.
Lots of whining.
You know, and you know what's funny? I feel like, because like sometimes I watch, like when we were talking about the whole North thing and whatever,
Right.
and I'm like, to me, like, and I know, like, I get it, but to me, I'm like, because we're so desensitized to things
and
like
we're
that, because
Caribbean.
of where
we literally grow up.
it's in
learning
our
how
culture.
to-
Like when we were younger, my godmother, which I call my nanan, would literally make us whine in front of her and
Exactly.
show her how you whine, like,
Yeah.
and she would make us do it. So like,
Facts.
to me, like,
culturally, it's completely different.
Yeah, it's not the
However,
same.
Northwest is
No, I know.
African American, and that's their culture is twerking, which I know it seems like ass shaking, twerking, it's the same thing, but there are some slight differences.
No.
But I understand that if you're not from the culture, then you're just like, that's just ass shaking. Like, what do you mean? And also, like, sexualizing kids is a huge thing. There's pedos out there too, so you need to be careful, especially with putting your kids on the internet. You need to, like, you shouldn't even, I'm sorry, but I don't personally think that you should put your kids on the internet
Agreed.
until they're of age to consent to it. Even
Agreed.
though they want to, fine, you can wait till you can, like, you're able to consent to it. But but at the same time, it's like your parents can consent for you, so it's at your parents' discretion. And obviously, Kim Kardashian doesn't care about that kind of stuff.
I mean,
So,
I agree with you on the fact that I don't think kids should be on the, I agree. Like,
I'm pretty sure it's Kim's account that North has to sign into and whatever. So
I feel like, isn't she not old enough? I don't know.
she's not old enough. I think she's like 10 or something. So yeah. But again, I get it. Like, growing up, we were whining. That's our culture. We're about to go to Carabana by the time this comes out, it'll be in 2 weekends. It's not this weekend, but it's next weekend. Yeah. And there's gonna be a lot of whining, grinding, little clothing, little material.
Oh my God! Everybody gonna be naked, as that Haitian girl says. They're walking around tatoony.
Yeah. That's hilarious. And like, I'm sorry, guys, put your deodorants. Girls, put your deodorants.
Yeah, please.
Girls, if you're gonna be wearing bikinis, like, if you need that boric acid, if you need to go get checked up, like, make sure everything smells fine, okay?
Yeah, you can't be out here in this heat.
Before, you can't be smelling fishy out here. If we're getting Aki and Southfit out here on these streets, I don't want that.
Stacey will have none of it. We're not having any of it, period.
And then with your little material afterwards, you might start getting a smell, and you might need to fix that afterwards.
Maybe bring
too.
an extra backup string
'Cause
bikini, you know? Bring a backup in case you
There's
gotta
gonna
swap
be a
out.
lot of people in tight corners, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot going on.
It's gonna be a whole lot.
It's gonna be such a long weekend. It's gonna be great times, but there's gonna be a lot going on.
So my thing is, like, I was very nervous because, you know, me in Toronto, love hate.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Toronto, but like, it's a lot for me. Like, I can't.
I love Toronto.
It just gives me anxiety.
I've never been to Carabana though.
I only
so-
went once. I had a very traumatic experience.
Exactly.
I mean, other than that, it was fun, but like, that was a little scary. Now I'm older too, and like,
Right.
I feel like I'm better situated now, but
Yes.
I'm just nervous. Like,
But we're going with reliable people.
true.
Your phone will be charged, and if it's not charged, you're literally going with your sister too, your
Yeah.
cousin. Like, it's just a completely different situation. You're older, you got money. If your phone dies, you can use my phone. So we're good. We'll be good. We'll be
And also, like, we track each other's locations. So if I get
Exactly.
lost, I know you can. As long as my watch is on, we're good to go.
I've been killing. Have you been seeing? Oh God, it went through. Okay, so have you been seeing? Have you been seeing that I've been closing my rings every single day?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
I think I'm on like a 13-day
Let's blue.
streak.
Let's blue because
I'm
I've not.
Killing it. Oh my God.
I've slacked.
You know when you weigh yourself in the morning? If you're gonna weigh yourself, always weigh yourself at the same time. So I've been weighing
Right.
myself in the morning, and so it's consistent. And the weight has been going down slowly but surely. So I'm so happy about that. And I'm just walking. That's all I'm doing. I'm not
Oddly enough,
lifting
I feel
weights
like
or
because
anything.
my eating habits has changed a little bit. The weight is going down. I just haven't been working out.
And that's another thing. You don't even have to go to the gym. You don't even necessarily even have to work out. You just need to watch your food,
Yeah,
especially the portions. Because
that's what
I think growing up, we literally, especially, I don't know about your households, but in our household, it's like you need to finish the food on your plate.
Or you're not getting off from the table, bro.
So I grew up just always finishing what was on my plate,
Except for the odd times that
where like
we
the
would
food is terrible.
disgusting.
Yeah, like I'm not finishing if it's terrible, but I remember always getting more rice, more Swiss pois, more chicken. I would always have a second plate. I love having a second plate, especially when it's like fresh and still hot from the oven and stuff like that.
At like 10 p.m. at night because your mom took all day to cook.
I mean, in her defense, she was working beforehand, so
even on weekends. Bro,
There's
I don't
no
know what
defense.
it is
There's no
about
more
Haitian
defense.
food. I don't know what it is about like Caribbean
takes a
people.
long time
Why do
to-
we eat at 10
No,
o'clock
but
at
that's the
night, bro?
thing. My mom, by the time mom is like, "Oh, I'm gonna make food." Why are you starting at 5?
Literally.
you already know that this is gonna take you 5 hours because the meat isn't even defrosted.
The meat is not even defrosted. I mean, sometimes it was
So-
definitely our fault because we forgot to take the
because we
meat
didn't take it out. We didn't take the meat out.
You know that video of the girl with the hot water and the blow dryer? She's crying. She forgot to take the meat.
Yeah,
I
there was
have
many
been there,
times
bro. I
where
have
mom
been
would-
there.
You know what was the worst when you're so hungry and you're waiting for your mom to come back home and you're like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna eat something, and then literally right after you
Walks
they just drive into the driveway.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, this is stupid. But yeah, I went to not Carabana. We went to, it was Afro Beach, but it was a Haitian DJ basically the whole time. And
Playing nothing but compa.
playing compa, and they sprinkled in some African American music, some Afro beats, and then it was pretty much like it's carnival like the whole time. Like that's what it was.
I mean, I fucks with that music.
I do too. I had a great time. I closed my rings, easy peasy. And so yeah, I had an amazing time, and I just went to a eye checkup, and my vision is 20/20, so everything is going good. All she said is my eyes look dry, so I need to use my drops more often. But yeah, everything is going
Oh
great.
yeah, she's
And
not out
she
here
even-
Stevie wondering.
Yeah, no more dim lights, no sunglasses, and she even told me that the type of surgery that I did, she's like, yeah, like that's the worst one, Stacey. You definitely, like, if you can do that, you could do childbirth. I'm like, really? She's like, I'm a mom. I didn't do the one you did, but yeah, it's the worst one to do because the recovery is crazy.
How are we comparing eye surgery?
That's what
and
she said, and she's a mom.
childbirth?
She's like, I didn't have anything else to compare it to because I didn't do the one that you did, and I had a kid.
Clearly, she had nothing else to compare it to. 'Cause, like, what the fuck?
So that made me feel good because I'm like, okay, I guess childbirth is not a breeze, but I literally,
No,
I
it's
felt
like you want all the smoke from the mothers out there who are gonna come to your neck. Please let it be known that I did not make
Not
this statement.
even-
It was all her. So
Because
come
I
for her.
felt low key like I was in a torture chamber when I got my laser eye surgery. So
Okay.
yeah.
So moms out there, don't be mad at me. Stacy's the one you have beef with. I was defending y'all.
All right, so we should talk about good old Carlee Russell.
Oh God.
If that doesn't ring a bell, she is the young woman in the States. I think she's from Alabama.
Yeah, I think she's from Alabama.
And she, I guess a week ago maybe, she
Tried to
called
gone girl herself.
she called the cops saying that she's on the highway and sees a baby with a diaper, no shoes, just walking along the highway, and that she's following the baby. And then all of a sudden she disappeared and the baby disappeared. She got
They
abducted.
found her wig, her wig, her cell phone, her keys, her car on the side of the road. And you know what? I really thought she got snatched because I was like, what black girl is going to leave her wig on the
Unless he
side of
snatched
the
her
road?
so hard, and that wig was so loose.
Yeah, but
because you know when you just go around an errand.
No,
and
100%.
throw
But
it
that's what I'm
on?
saying. Like, first of all, if someone's snatching you and they try to pull your wig and
And
it's
you're
not
fighting for your
life,
life?
I believe that, yeah, maybe you
Exactly.
did. Like,
It could
so
get left behind.
the story was looking really
honestly, my
fucked
friend
up.
sent it to me and I was just like, oh no, but just desensitized. So like nothing, I was just like, oh, that's crazy. Especially because there was a baby too. That's wild. So I was like, okay, that's fucked up. Whatever. Okay. Next thing I hear, tell me why this girl is back home.
She didn't just, she's not just back home.
She walked back
in
home
her front
by
door,
herself.
solo dolo, into her home 2 days later.
And I was just like, absolutely not.
Immediately.
No.
I smell lies.
We've watched enough the last 48 to know when you've been abducted. And you know what's so crazy? She was gone for 49 hours. You would have been dead.
Mm-hmm.
You would have been dead that last hour. What are you talking about?
Let me tell you something. If you get snatched, if the police does
Don't
not
find you, you're in the ground.
you're dead,
and that's,
bro.
It's
Like
done. It's over.
you're not leaving that spot to tell the tale
No.
unless somebody's finding you like fucking running down the street naked, like
Exactly.
hysterical, like
Exactly.
crazy, like literally finding you like feral, like a feral cat. If you escape, you didn't just walk through your front fucking
And
door.
they even said
Stop
that when they
this.
looked at neighbors' ring cams of her walking into the neighborhood, she was completely normal until she got like right in front of her door, and that's when she started acting crazy. She's just like, okay, let me put the show of my life.
Oscar and the award, the Oscar goes to, bro. Like what?
And then the next thing I see is her parents have a press conference and they're just saying basically how she came back, but she's not talking to us. And already that's not flying with anyone, because if you walked back into your black household after being gone for 49 hours, best believe you're talking.
No, listen.
My mom would have whooped my
have been
ass
called.
if I was not talking.
No, because think about it. The police have been called. There's alerts out for you. There's the recording of your fucking police call. Like this is like national
was
news.
international
news. And you think you're gonna walk into your black household and you're not talking? My mom's foot would have been on my neck. Are you fucking kidding me? Immediately, no. Immediate. Listen, someone's talking. Let me tell you that much. Someone's going to be talking because we ain't going to bed tonight until you start talking.
Like, because obviously your parents thinking
The
worst thing that
your parents had
could have
a
happened.
sleepless 49 hours. The last 49 hours have been complete torture for your parents, and you think you're gonna
Mom
walk?
would literally fight us to figure out who it was to fight them. Like, you know what I mean? So there's no way that I'm just gonna go walk upstairs to my room, close the door, go to sleep. Like, that's weird. That's odd behavior, and that's why I'm screaming mental health on this one for sure, because this girl had a mental break. And then after that, the actual police conference comes out talking about, we looked through her phone that she left behind and she searched up how the Taken movie.
Does it cost anything
Money
for an Amber Alert?
How to steal money from a register. Yo, you need help, my girl. You need help. You need God.
Yeah, like,
because this is such a bad look. And you had the audacity to either you walked in and you're like, hey, I have to lie to my parents, or you told your parents the truth and then they went on a press conference talking about, yeah, she's not talking. Like, do you know how embarrassing that is? Like, you know how black people talk shit about other black people and then you pulled this shit?
literally.
Like, you embarrassed your family, yourself, your friends, your community,
race.
your everything.
Yeah.
Women.
Human
beings.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take it that far.
Yeah.
That's how bad this was.
Yeah, human beings are not impressed.
And I'm sorry, but like, you're gonna have to pay somehow.
Oh yeah, no, you're
you know how the police don't kick
also
they
like
don't play with
the
their
police resources that were fucking squandered.
The prayers.
All those prayers could have went to kids who actually needed it. There's like hundreds of thousands of people missing already, and you made
being scared that they're getting abducted. There's a child missing, but there was no child missing in that state, in that city reported.
Wilding out. This was,
and then we found out. I heard that it was about a guy. Her boyfriend broke up with her, and like she had signed into her social media while she was gone for the 49 out. Like like my sister was saying, we were talking about this a few days ago. My sister was saying, if you're gonna do this, you need to go.
You
all
never come
in.
back.
You don't go.
You can
come
never
back.
come
they
back.
need to find you like 50 states over. Like
no,
in Alaska.
I don't even want you in the same country, my guy. You
Yeah.
need to have already been gone because this is unacceptable behavior.
But how is she gonna get there? Because I don't know where she was staying for the 49
First of all,
hours. I think she was at her friend's house.
She
or
should
something.
have driven to Mexico, had money
She didn't have a
already.
car anymore.
Well, fuck, get a rental somewhere
that's the
else.
thing.
Get
She
a
didn't even
hoopty,
think-
park it somewhere.
She didn't think
like,
this through.
No, but that's what I'm
She
saying.
really
like,
did
you
it.
can't listen. You can't think that you're gonna
Half-ass.
come back into life and think that everyone's just gonna be like, oh my god, thank God she's back. It doesn't matter what happened.
Exactly.
Bitch, we
No,
want to
have-
know where you
we
were.
have
Who took you?
questions.
What the hell are you talking about?
Exactly. So, anyways,
No.
she still hasn't spoke.
No.
She hasn't said a peep. And I'm pretty sure the
Stacey.
next time we're gonna be seeing her is in the friggin' courts. Cause
Oh, she going to jail. Somebody going to jail. Somebody's going to jail. Because you know the States doesn't like that. And plus, the thing that makes me even more mad is that she's a black woman. Like, you're really out here just like, you know how hard it is to get press for black
Yep.
missing women in the
Yep.
States? And you like, this happened and people were like looking for you, search parties, all this shit, and you're freaking messing with people. Like, that's so messed up. Like, just out here
How old is she?
squander.
She's like
I don't know.
25.
I don't
think
care. She's an
25.
idiot.
People were saying that she was gonna be a nurse, but apparently she had flunk out. Like it was her life wasn't going the way she thought it was.
You know what? It would have been easier for her to just leave the country and never come back.
now everyone's
Because you
gonna
can't-
know
now
you.
even your family's embarrassed. Like,
Exactly.
it's like, how do you come back from that? You can't even move
It's
to another
not
state.
even,
The whole
even if you
the whole
never have
country
a
knows.
criminal record, it's the reputation, my girl. Like people don't care about reputations anymore. Reputations used to be so important.
Yep.
Oh God.
That was rough.
That was-
That makes me so mad. Like, honestly,
I
like
cannot believe that she did that. But
that's crazy. Like,
yeah, she wilding out.
out here just like you really like what gets me. I'm still not over
I
the
don't
fact
know.
that like you
I
really
can't.
think no one's
I
gonna
can't put
say
in words
anything, like,
how you thought that you were gonna call the calling the cops. I get stressed out when I accidentally call the cops.
literally
Trying to
And then they
hang
call
out, and
you
then they call you
back.
back, and you're like, "Oh my God, like this is the worst ever."
Yeah.
And then to have a full blown conversation, making up a whole scenario, and then leaving in this world, I feel like this would have, girl. This would have flew. This would have been fine if this was like the 90s or early 2000s. Nowadays,
Oh yeah, people are paying for
bro,
this shit. You
like
can't do that
you
shit.
can't log into anything. You have to be off the grid.
Yeah.
Where girls at 25 are not willing to be off the
You know
grid.
what kills me is that you really wanted to do all this, but the urge to log into Twitter was so great that you were like, I don't care if the country's looking for
excuse me.
I have to know what's going on Twitter.
exactly.
Oh,
It's
sorry,
X
X.
now. It's X
Yeah.
now.
It's X now.
That
forgot.
is Twitter's
That's-
proper pronouns
Okay,
now.
well,
It is
not the
X.
proper. Anyways, listen, I don't tweet, so I don't know that life. I don't know the Twitterverse is not for me. What is it now? Xverse? Like,
Listen, things have changed so much.
They
Oh my
have.
God. Ever since Elon Musk took over,
the world? Yeah, seriously.
it's like a
It's like he's
weird
like
Marvel movie going
literally,
on with
like,
all
he's
the
like-
corporate
he's like a freaking-
corporations.
like a freaking super
Madman.
villain.
Exactly,
like,
like mad
just
scientist
Literally
trying to take over the
slowly,
world.
like he's like pink. He's like the brain from Pinky and the Brain. What are we doing today, Pinky? Like, Jesus Christ! Like, he's just out here freaking.
he's trying to take over the world.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I don't know. It's
It's
kind of
him.
scary.
It's Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg. It's
Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos, and I guess we'll throw in Bill Gates. It's them.
Yeah, don't
And
mention
whoever
Bill
the
Gates. Some of our friends are not fans of that guy.
Really?
Oh my God, they hate
What
him.
was he in the news for not too long ago? I forget.
I don't know. Apparently, something about. You know what? Let me not talk because I actually don't.
Yeah,
know.
I don't know, but yeah, these tech giants, these corporations are literally taking over. I did log into Threads, and I didn't know this before I logged into Threads, but apparently I didn't look this up because I'm like everyone else that just listens to reads headlines.
I'm dying.
But apparently, if you sign into a Threads or you make a Threads account, you can't delete it without deleting your Instagram.
Oh.
So they're like literally paired together. And I'm like, wow, okay, I guess I have Threads on my shit for the rest of my life. And
Instagram's not cool.
literally
anymore.
when the terms and conditions came on, like next, K, like scroll down, you know, when you just, because you know, sometimes they're like, I need her to read it. So it won't let you accept unless you scroll all the way down. Like they really try to kind of force us
No
to
one's
read it.
reading
No
that.
one's reading it. And apparently Black Mirror, which I think I watched only the first season, really good. It's just I fell off. But apparently this latest season, there's an episode on the terms and conditions, people not reading them.
Oh, no.
And then they make this girl's life a Netflix show. And she's just like, yeah, you can't do this. And they're like, well, you signed it. Like you said yes when you accepted on the terms and conditions. That like she accepted to be part of a Netflix show. Like it's just her life. Like if we were just doing this right now and there was a Netflix cameras on us and you can't leave, like when you go home, they're following you there too. I'm like, whoa. So guys,
But be
read terms
careful
and conditions, but no one's reading the terms.
Okay,
and
but
conditions.
be careful because I feel like that's something Elon Musk
It
would
will
do.
happen eventually. I'm telling you, I watched iRobot yesterday when I was at the gym, and I was
Not
like,
iRobot.
I was like, wow, this is not too far. They've been making
not.
movies about this because it's coming.
to warn us, and yet we're moving forward
And we just
in this,
keep
like,
feeding into it. Like,
literally.
we don't care.
Ooh, let's see
because-
what happens if we do this. I'm
Yeah.
scared of AI. I don't give a shit. I'm so scared of that
And
stuff.
just
Like all
us,
that.
and just us living online. Period. Like
Yeah, it's
this,
scary.
this is how I know this girl is dumb. Again, back to this Carlee girl. It's like you didn't use critical thinking. You didn't use your mind. Like you're so on social media and stuff that you really didn't stop and think. Like, what am I really doing? Like, if I call the cops. Maybe she was in such a dark place that she thought like they won't care about me, but it's literally, even if they don't give a shit about you, it's
their
protocol.
job.
Like they have to look, and you brought in a baby to make it even more severe. What's
Yeah.
wrong with you? You're weird. Yo, people are so weird.
People are
these days.
so weird. Like
Ugh.
everyone's
I'm
weird.
so happy she's not a millennial. I'm
Ugh.
25.
Yeah, like, I don't know,
That generation
that-
is just
Y'all
off.
need the Lord.
We all need the Lord. Like
At this
I don't
point,
know.
Like, I don't know. Y'all need to start praying to your deities because this is unacceptable. Like, I don't want to be one of those people that's like, repent, but like, bruh.
Yo, I'm telling you, at one point, I know we're having fun and shit, but at one point, it will come to that.
Honestly,
For
like,
sure. We're
yeah,
having way too much fun. I feel like COVID gave us a hint of like slowing us down and realizing like, whoa, like what is life, whatever. But
I feel like people
we went right back into
I was
our
gonna say
bullshit.
people
we
went right back
in.
into
We
the
don't give a
bullshit.
shit.
They're like, oh no, I'm not gonna
We
be.
love being distracted.
We're not gonna be on our bullshit. We're gonna actually take time.
Yeah.
Psych. Like,
Like I was on BLM, I did all that shit, and then I was right back to my bullshit.
right back.
Right back.
And it is what it is. That's just what it's.
And
gonna
our
be.
parents are like out here probably trying to save us.
Mom definitely is. Your dad.
I know. Oh my god, my parents are definitely trying, but
Mom definitely is.
we're just like, I'm sorry, guys. You guys just fucked around in your 20s, 30s, 40s. That's what we're about to do. We're about to run it right back. We are truly your kids.
Surprise. y'all thought we were gonna be better than you. You really thought you did something there, didn't you? No, I'm just kidding. They did.
No, they definitely did.
They did.
They
We're
killed
definitely
it.
better
We're
off.
better versions.
Yeah,
but,
we're
like,
definitely better versions.
We're also
but we're
like
still on our
messed
fuck
up.
shit. Just
We're
like them.
messed up. We're
Yeah.
messed up. I feel like because we're less, I guess, traditional. There are consequences to that as well. Even though there are benefits to not being traditional.
Oh, there's a lot of benefit. I feel like the benefits outweigh the.
But it's because of the world that we're in. We can't be doing the same stuff that we were doing before. So like, yeah.
I'm so happy that all the nonsense that I did happened before social media.
But that's
was
what I'm
so
saying.
big.
I think the sweet spot was legit. You can't even go like 2005 max. Because after that, once Facebook was introduced, YouTube was introduced.
Okay, but even then, okay, fine. But even up until like the early 2010s,
We
like
were still figuring
we
it
weren't
out.
really like even
On it like
we
that.
weren't like on
We
it
weren't
like that.
online like that,
I
yeah. We were testing.
I had Instagram and I had like
But we're still
Facebook,
living
but
our
like I
lives.
wasn't like and also our
Exactly.
phones were not able to do the things that they could.
Exactly, but
Because
technology just
back in the day, trying to with your freaking flip phone, trying to record a video looking like you're recording it on a shoe and uploading it onto freaking Facebook. That took like 16 hours. Like
the technology wasn't refined.
Yeah,
enough.
so like we got our chances to do all that
like,
crazy
we're rough
stuff,
around
like,
the edges. Like you think we adapt to technology? We were the guinea pigs. We adapted very well, but these generations behind us.
oh yeah, they're coming out the womb on an
with
iPad.
Yo, my brother literally came out the womb playing like Nintendo 64. Like it was
remember
so
when
easy
Edric was
for
like
him.
4 years old and he took the virus off our computer?
He was actually
Like,
they are
no idea how he did it.
technologically advanced.
Yeah.
So
Those babies come
they're
out
the
like
ones that are gonna be dealing with the robots and stuff because we are gonna be old and we're gonna give them whatever wisdom we can, like character
Kill them all.
that we have, but
Kill
they're
all
gonna
the
have to
robots.
deal.
Kill all the robots.
We
Kill
are
them all.
truly depending on the next generation, even though we're not even that old. But like,
It's over
the
for
battle
us.
with the robots is coming a little later. We're gonna be out.
I hope I'm long dead by then, please. Please, I hope I'm so dead by then because I am not trying to deal with that. And listen, like, you know those people who are like doomsday preppers and what? Listen, I can give you a week. I feel like I would survive a solid week.
Yo, if we went back to no technology, no nothing.
No, I'm talking like survival. Like
no. That's what I'm talking about too. Yeah,
because I can give you, I can guarantee maybe a week.
People are dying off quick. Like Charles Darwin's natural selection is hitting hard when that happens.
And I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm short. I have flat feet. I can't walk that far.
Hopefully you'll have your family around you to support.
I'm a liability, bro. Just let me go. Like no, save yourself. Like I'm a liability.
No, you're
just
young.
let me go, bro.
We need
like
we need all
don't
the youth we
even.
can get.
If I'm weighing you down, please just let me go. It's fine. Just shoot me in the back of the head. Just don't let you see me come in. Just don't let me see it coming, and it's good. Yeah. And I won't even be mad. But because I can't kill myself, because then I'll go to hell. So if someone else does it, it's fine.
That's facts.
So perfect. We all understand.
We're literally from iRobot to I Am Legend.
Listen, I'm pre-forgiving you for shooting me in the back of the head.
I can't shoot you. I cannot shoot you.
So you will get into heaven and we're good.
It will not be me.
Well, it's gonna have to be someone. So tell your boyfriend.
Yeah, we can shoot his family and he can shoot ours.
It's fine. I'm already.
But like the guys, I feel like the guys would be really trying to take this serious.
Yeah, and I love that for them, but not me.
You know what's funny? There's a show, and I don't know what it's called, but basically they put women and men on like the same island, but I think just different sides, and they let them figure it out. And the men obviously did so much better than the women.
I feel like it's personal for men. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure that everyone knows I'm a.
They knew how to start a fire. They knew how to hunt. They knew like just
the only thing I know
things that we should know.
The only thing I know about hunting is that if you are trying to catch one rabbit, you should set 5 traps.
Why?
Because one trap will only limit the amount of like options, right?
Okay.
So you set multiple traps.
That's the only thing. That's not gonna help us in this tech world.
No, it is not.
Yeah, you know what?
It's not. It's really not. And rabbits are fast as hell.
Rabbits are fast.
I watched Mila
try
to
catching them yourself. Yeah, you definitely need to put traps.
You need to set some traps. Like that's what you got to do.
But if we have animals, obviously, like we'll have your Mila.
My dog Mila's 6. Okay.
And that's the thing. Even the animals are bougie nowadays.
Oh my God, Mila! She has skin problems. She's got allergies.
Like it's just
she's on anxiety medication.
We even domesticated the animals. Like it just.
Bro, my dog
we have no choice.
My dog has separation anxiety. She's on anxiety meds.
I've heard this from every dog owner. Every single dog has separation anxiety.
I don't know what that. I can't even stand outside the door
dog that doesn't have separation
without her freaking out.
And then on top of that, with COVID, everyone being at home 24/7.
Yeah, like I don't think she knows
worse.
what it's like to really be by herself. So like she's literally up my butt 24/7. I can't even pee without her looking at me.
Literally your child.
I mean, not gonna compare a child to a dog there. Like I don't need to.
I mean, people do it every day.
Yeah, okay, it's a joke there.
People have their people have their strollers. People have their.
Okay, I love my dog, but my dog's not sitting no damn stroller. She gonna walk, bro. What the hell? She's a whole dog. Like you got 4 legs. Walk.
They get the little designer ones, so they can't.
First of all, I don't even think Mila would want to be in a stroller.
Oh my God, no. She likes
she likes to rampage.
Exactly.
She's a crazy.
She's still a dog. She's half domesticated, half dog.
Yeah, I mean, she does sleep in the bed under a blanket.
Well, that's your doing. That's
what
you do.
She likes to be under a blanket. I think it's a pity thing.
I've seen many dogs.
Like I don't know what it is. She like when she'll like lift, like go like this, and then
I've seen dogs. They make their bed.
No, like she'll make me lift it and then go underneath the blanket and roll in a ball,
really
and
cute,
then
but
like she just likes to be under a blanket. Yeah. Like she's weird. She doesn't like car rides.
A lot of dogs don't like car rides.
But
it's kind of weird because I always see dogs with like their tongue out.
Nah, Mila. And if she's in the car, you best not have that window down, because she'll be like literally like under the seat shaking. Yeah, exactly. Like, bruh, my dog looks scary, but she's a freaking puzzle.
She's a sweetheart.
She's the biggest chicken shit I've ever seen. She doesn't like motorcycles. Like the sound scares the crap out of her. She
Yeah, a
tries
lot
to
of
run
things scare
home.
her.
Yeah, she's terrified of everything, except cats apparently.
Jeez. All right, well, that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe on YouTube. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, comment if you like, and check out our TikTok. I've been posting a lot on there. Instagram at Spicy Tales Podcast, and on Apple Podcast, and of course Spotify. Bye.
Bye.